guys, it's been a hot minute since I put up anything regarding progression on the account, so I thought now would be a good time to talk about what I've been up to for the last month and talk about what I've done to top off my progression for Necromancy. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's dive in. Caught this right at the tail end of the animation, but I just did 107 rune crafting off of daily challenges. So if we open up our material storage info, you'll see that I do have enough materials to make 6,500 binding contracts, but I also do have 6 days of porter buff left. So what I think I'm going to do is actually continue doing these materials just because I forgot to include another 500 hellhounds. I want to get that. And I also need some extras just in case for when I'm selling to the shop and stuff and any lost materials. So I think I'm going to spend the next 6 days continuing to get archaeology done and binding contract materials. It's been several days since the last clip, but you can see here I have 18 total tetra compasses to be put together. Only 2 hours left on the buff, so I want to make sure that I get those colors all done before the buff gets used up. It appears that I have mistimed my porter buff. I wanted to try to get all the colors for all the tetras prior to the porter buff leaving, but I only finished up the armadillo and the bandosian colors. I did finish the Zamorak colors, but I still need around 250-ish of the blue and still need all 540 of the purples. So I'm going to have to use some of my own porters for that. But as you can see, I am down to the last 45 seconds of my porter buff. Rest in peace. I already miss you so much. Alrighty, so we finished 18 total tetra compass pieces that we got from getting those binding contracts. Let's slide on over and figure out what we get. So we got nothing really too exciting out of that one. And in the next one, we got a whole lot of salvage and a master, which is nice. Another master and binding contracts. That's good. That's good. Got some more salvage and an elite clue. More binding contracts. So that's an extra 100 binding contracts so far. We got another master this time. Another master. And holy crap, look at this. Page 2, Zamorak page 4, Ancient page 1, Zamorak page 2. Up to 150 binding contracts. 200 and a master. Another elite. Another master. I forgot how good these are for masters. A whole lot more pages and materials for more binding contracts. I guess that's good. 250 binding contract, another master and more contract, another elite, master, and an elite from that Triskelion. 2 more, an elite, but nothing else, and another master. Well, no Tonys, but overall pretty good, I think. This is kind of neat. If we scroll into our Archeology XP, basically from that porter buff, all I did was dig and then turn in the tomes, and I got basically 20 million archaeology XP. So that's or maybe it was 10, I don't know, but a whole lot of archaeology XP. So that's always nice to see. Spent some time arrow prepping after my porter buff, so now I have all the resources I need in order to make 30k dying arrows. Now I just need to go grab the anima. I have the anima for 2 of them. I need the when and the full still in order to get the wisdom of anima perks for all 4 of those arrows. I think that's probably going to be one of the next things that I do soon. Decided to do a quick hour of Necrosis. Hopefully we can get the forehammer we need. Oh my god, I hate this fucking game. Got the pet. Alright, so that Necrosis Hour is done. Let's see what we get. We do have the root, so that's nice, but everything else kind of shitty, I guess. 9 tros. Yay. And let's go claim the Necrosis pet. So we unlocked a little sus. Hey, 110 fishing. I ended up missing this because I didn't have OBS up, but if I zoom in on my chat box, you can see that I hit 108 rune crafting off of our daily challenges today. All right, so if we look at this bank here, I did finish making my base overloads. I'm at 1236 right now. What I think I'm going to do is actually turn these into supreme or elder salves rather. I know I said in my necromancy prep video that it might be worth holding on to the base overloads and then making the turning them into supremes after necromancy comes out. But I think what I'm going to do is just turn these into extremes because I will have the supplies in order to make some more elder salves out of the necromancy and still get that benefit. But I'll have a really good stack of elder salves ready to go when necromancy comes out. So let's go make those elder salves next. All right, if we look at my potion stacks here, you'll see I don't have any more overloads sitting in my bank. I have no regular elders, no supremes left in my bank. And that is because they have all been converted into elder overload salves. So I'm at 2365 elder overload salves. Should be a nice stack for once Necromancy gets started. I still do have a decent herb stack, as you can see by all of these, and some decent amount of regular potions. So if I ever do need to make more, I'll still be able to get that benefit of the extras from the herb lore cape as well. So I figured this would be a good balance between both. Another item on the list for the Necromancy skill has been bars. Now, as you see, I have around 120 or more bars of every kind of bar. I assume the bars are going to be used for the armor, so I don't think we'll need too many of them, but I did get a stack of 150, and if I need any more, I can always just mine them with the stone spirits that I still have left in the bank. So a decent amount of bars set up for Necromancy, also checked off. So I was like super hardcore AFKing here, just recording for some other stuff. I didn't catch this, but apparently at some point I ended up getting the Bubbles pet. So let's go claim that. So we now have the fishing pet unlocked. Let's go. So obviously over the last month, I've done a bunch of wilderness flash events. I've had 16 very wild sacks and 34 wild sacks that I've been just holding on to and I've been itching to open. So let's open all these bad boys up. Anything except, ooh, 110 wyvern bones will be nice, and this energy will definitely be good. And we got a lot of black salamanders, which are great for tensile components. So let's bank all of this for now. So here we are with the very wild sacks. Let's pop these open and see if we can grab ourselves a core, maybe? Nope. So we got a bunch of back bolts, a few dragon riders, a ruby chalice, agility brawlers and melee brawlers, and a visage, which is actually an item that I didn't need it because I still had it for a while, but no cores. Feels bad. So I finally begun the Dead and Buried quest, so we're starting by building that Tier 1 Ranger's Workshop. Our goal is to get this all finished up and get the Wisdom of Anima perk for everything. Alt 1 has truly spoiled me. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. I got most of it, so I'm following the old strategy that I used to do of doing the first 3 rows and then this corner and then these 2x3. I cannot figure out this 2x3. I've been working on it for like the last 10 minutes. Alt 1, what have you done to me? Oh my god, I finally did it. Let's go. That almost took me like 15 minutes. It's slightly embarrassing. Dead and Buried is done. Let's go finish up the workshop. Or the Ranger's Workshop, rather. With Dead and Buried done, we are now working on the second part of our Ranger's Workshop. So I'm going to finish this up, and we'll check in when we're starting on part number 3 for the Tier 3 Workshop.
I just had 2 of my wisdom teeth pulled, so I am not allowed to talk, and in general it kinda hurts. However, I spent some time working on my Tier 3 Ranger's Workshop and got that completed. Next I am going to spend some time unlocking my Wisdom of Anima perks for Bick and Jazz. I still have to collect the anima for full and 1.
Alright, we got the first of the month. Let's see what we get out of our oyster, and we got a fortunate. Let's go claim another one. And we've refed the oyster. Let's use our monthly and go grab our die. That's totally a die, right guys? Such good use of monthly. So we're almost all caught up with everything that I've done. It's about 7 days until Necromancy is finally going to be released. When I get a Yahoo! All right. So I did get most of that list all checked off. I have all the familiars that I will need. Well, not all of them made. I have all the materials for the familiars that I'll need. I also do have all my overloads and overload salves all made up, ready to rock and roll, as well as materials for if I need any more. I finished up some extra stuff as well that I might need. Not really super required right now, but could be useful in the future, such as finishing up that latest fort quest and currently working on making my Wisdom of Anima perks. Currently doing the Bick. I do have the Anima for the Jazz, so I'm going to be doing that as well. The last 2 things on the list that I still need are trying to finish up the subjugation sets. I have almost 1 full subjugation set. As I said in my previous Necromancy prep video, I want to get 3 just in case. But I still need to get the leg bottoms in order to finish at least 1 set. The other thing that I'm still looking for is the Corporeal Beast Spectral Spirit Shield. So what I'll probably do over the next week is try to unlock those 2 things. So the next progress series you guys will see will probably be just me trying to unlock these items or actually straight up Necromancy progression. I'm also planning on spending some time trying to get myself an Igneous Stone for the Necromancy Zuck Cape, as well as filling up my PSD. So be sure to like and subscribe, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys soon.